It's BSC week, and can the Bruins take advantage of an outbreak over at USC?
You are Locked On UCLA, your daily podcast on the UCLA Bruins. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Welcome, everybody, to this edition of the Locked On UCLA podcast. I'm your host, Zach Anderson-Yoxsimer. Thanks for making this show your first listen each and every day. It's free wherever you get your podcast, and it's available on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for your support. This episode is brought to you by Game Time. Download the app, create an account, and use the code LOCKEDONCollege for $20 off your first purchase. Well, this episode's going to be very short because apparently I caught the same outbreak, the same flu, something that USC did. So their players have been super sick the last few weeks. According to Lincoln Riley, who was coughing through his presser, they're pretty sick right now. And it's, Tuesday heading into Wednesday. It usually takes a few days to recover. I'm sitting there just feeling as terrible. Like I'm ice cold right now. And I've got a sweater and pants on. It's ridiculous. But I wonder how much of an advantage does that give to UCLA, right? Playing at home. They have the extra day to recover. USC is just getting sicker and sicker. And I wonder, can UCLA use the conditioning, right? Because conditioning is an important factor for today's day and age of college football. If everybody's sick, we never talk about that in college football, whether it's like, hey, why are there so many late season upsets? Well, maybe in November we see so many crazy things because kids catch the flu, they catch a cold, they need oxygen on the sideline because they can't go play 50 billion plays like, say, a Travis Hunter does, right? This is an opportunity for UCLA to close the season out and truly solidify Deshaun Foster's position for the next, I think, 2 years. Not just 1 year, I think 2 years, possibly 3 years. If UCLA can win the next two, definitely the next three. If they can get to a bowl and win a bowl game this year. But it all starts with beating USC, who's going off with a new quarterback, if they're all healthy. Obviously, it's the return of D'Anton Lynn to the Rose Bowl after his one-year stint at UCLA, changing the defense. And then you've seen how Ikaika Malloe has done well this year, replacing him, getting promoted. So I would assume Ikaika Malloe is going to get a raise, a significant raise to stay at UCLA. So there's a lot of factors. And I think it all comes down to UCLA being the more physical team. This is a game where if across town they're not feeling well, you got to come out and punch them in the mouth, right? You got to come out and show that you can run the ball. Showcase they can run the ball in this game because that was a poor offensive showing on the offensive line when it came to running the ball for the Bruins against Washington. And then Garber's uber excited to go play at Washington and led to one too many mistakes. So a lot of unknowns, I guess, with Jaden Maeva, right? The transfer coming over from UNLV has played the one game coming in. It was a close game against Nebraska. And now for the Bruins, this is an important time, but they have to play disciplined. I don't think UCLA can win this game if they're committing 9 penalties. They've done it before. They've had some boneheaded, unsportsmanlike penalties at crucial times over this last 3 to 4 game stretch. Maybe if you go back to Minnesota, 5-game stretch. They cannot do that in a rivalry game. You give the opponent, your bitter rival, an inch, they're going to take it. They will absolutely take it in this game. All right. So what can UCLA do to negate this? Well, one, work all week on the discipline aspect of the game. Discipline. All right. Can UCLA play a clean football game? If they play a clean football game, then I think UCLA wins this game. Absolutely. If they play clean when it comes to limiting your turnovers, maximum 1, limiting your penalties, maximum 6 to 7, hopefully none of the 15-yard variety, and not on crucial 3rd and 1s or 2nd and 1s at the goal line that turn 7 points into 3, then I think UCLA can win this game. And I wonder, what's the vibe going to be like? Deshaun Foster's already talking trash, while Lincoln Riley's just trying to hold a coffin during a press conference. What is the vibe? If UCLA wins, is this an opportunity where USC fires Lincoln Riley and the Bruins have what could be a better record than USC by the end of the year? That's if and only if they beat USC this weekend and close out by beating Fresno State this year, right? A lot going on for the Bruins heading into that final week. Man, the flu, that's no joke though, right? Being sick, that is not fun. I'm sitting here just like, oof, struggling to get through. But UCLA, right? They're trying their best to get ready. The Washington game was a huge blow to UCLA, easing their path into a bowl berth. It's good to see the Huskies go to a bowl with the new head coach, Jed Fish. Now imagine if Jed Fish had come to UCLA and the Bruins had fired Chip Kelly a long time ago. What type of world would that have been? Completely different world, but that's not the world we live in right now. All right. So the big thing, I think, kind of early week thoughts heading into UCLA USC week. One, UCLA fans, go out there to the Rose Bowl. Go out, support the Bruins, blue and gold, make them take off the tarps, showcasing the interest, and outnumber the USC fans, right? Go cheer on the Bruins and make sure it happens. Even though it's a later West Coast kickoff, it is something where UCLA needs the support, and they need the energy. And it was getting there during that Friday night Iowa game when there are so many Iowa fans, when it felt like at the end a lot of UCLA fans were sneaking in and truly filled out quite a bit of the Rose Bowl with the tarps in there. UCLA's got to come out with energy and a lot more energy. Clean football and play relentlessly smart. Just pop the pads, make everything happen. And I think UCLA will do just enough to win this game if they can play a clean game. All right. You're going to want to check out Game Time, because with Game Time picks, you can do just about everything when it comes to looking at sporting events, theater events, comedy events, concerts, musicals, all of that and more with Game Time picks, because it filters out the fluff to show you incredible deals. And multiple times I've been searching through different apps, different places, trying to find tickets, and it's been the Game Time Zone deal that has come through and helped me get a much cheaper price. So check out Game Time. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time picks. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use the code LOCKEDONCollege for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, use the code LOCKEDONCollege, LOCKEDCOLLEGE for $20 off. Download Game Time today. What time is it? It's game time. Well, I love a great deal as much as the next guy, but just to get a few bucks, it has to be easy. No hoops, no BS. So when Mint Mobile said it was easy to get wireless for $15 a month with the purchase of a 3-month plan, I called them on it. Turns out it is really easy to get wireless for $15 a month. The longest part of the process was the time you spent on hold waiting to break up with the old provider. To get started, go to mintmobile.com/lockedoncollege. Then you'll see right now that all 3-month plans are $15 a month, including the unlimited plan. All plans come with high-speed data, unlimited talk and text, and the nation's largest 5G network. Again, you can use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your phone number along with all your existing contacts. Find out how easy to switch to Mint Mobile and get 3 months of premium wireless service for $15 a month. To get this new customer offer and your new 3-month premium wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/lockedoncollege. That's mintmobile.com/lockedoncollege. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/lockedoncollege. $45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speed slower above 40 gigs on the limited plan. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. See Mint Mobile for details. All right, UCLA fans, you need to download the Roy app right now. You've heard us talk about it, Roy, this season, and how they're revolutionizing the NIL industry, right? Roy allows you, the fan, to have a say who gets the NIL money. And that's what you love about Roy. That's what I love about Roy. You get to get your money back if that player transfers. Roy is helping keep our team intact. It's actually good for you, right? You can show your support for Luke Schuerman by depositing a little appreciation onto that player's account. To download the Roy app, all you can see the logo looks like and see if you're watching on YouTube, or go to joinroy.com. Again, let's spotlight the Roy Locked On Player of the Week. It is Luke Schuerman, the D3 to D1 transfer, got his first sack, the only sack for UCLA in this game, and 2 tackles for loss. Gotta love the man who made the big transition. Go show him some love. All right, he was picked out. Go show him some love. Luke Schuerman, 10, 20 bucks, contributions all add up. Go help your favorite player stay put. And join me and show some love for Luke Schuerman. Download the Roy app or go to joinroy.com today. Use the promo code LOCKEDON. Every athlete from every team is there. No purchase necessary, void or prohibited. Go to joinroy.com for full terms. Roy supports players, change the game. Meantime, yes, I know it's super short. I just need to get going and sleep and do everything because I am aching all over, dealing with the porcelain throne, everything. So I hope you feel good. You stay safe during the holidays, and you enjoy the upcoming Thanksgiving. You enjoy the upcoming UCLA SC game and everything in between. But stay safe. Because if you're sick, it is not fun. But UCLA might be able to take advantage of an underwhelming and an under the weather USC team. I think that if UCLA plays clean, I believe they can win. I believe that we can win. Yep. All right, get your hands up, Bruins fans. 8 clap time, baby. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. UCLA. UCLA, fight, fight, fight. This has been Locked On UCLA. I'll do my best to get better. Go Bruins.